Any thoughts on Yubari Ray or Eugen A's stream debut? I was watching her YouTube music video, and there were so many clues that you could just connect. Now, to this point, I was thinking, oh, okay, everything is fine. Because the symbolism, the message is like, oh, thank you for the meal, is like equals thank you for the good times that like we had in 6-7 years. But then she has this stream. So I came across Yoshika-san's song Haru and its music video, To Be Sunny, Clear Skies. Even if the skies didn't clear up for you, you've done a lot of good work. I felt the song acknowledged me in the way and gave me solace. So from here, for a while, I wondered what I would do. Of course, it was a simple decision. I thought I'd once again try to create something. So what this kinda indicates me, I feel like it's a hint. And the hint was that I felt like the song acknowledged me. So the song acknowledges you, but then your work environment doesn't. And I think that's what happened. And it kind of shows in the video here as well. Nobody cared about her, right? Like at this point. 2023. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So now I'm thinking maybe this message was not for cover. It was not like, oh, we had a good time. I think this was actually like a hint that, hey, a song acknowledges me and you fuckers don't. You know? And I don't think this was not a good goodbye. That's all I'm gonna say. It feels like this was not a good goodbye. A good goodbye. What? A good farewell. It wasn't. It wasn't. Because the moment she gets the spark from here, the moment it just clicks. Boom. Here. That's it. This is where the color changes. Where she decides. How she decided in 2017. The same color. Exactly the same. Happens here. And then this is where the big decision happened. She's like, at the same place, we're doing the same thing. It's very cool. I enjoyed dissecting this a lot. So I think, in combination with this video and this video, and also with the fact that you cannot actually, there's probably so many contractual obligations that she had to follow. My bet would be, I'm 95% certain that she had a 1-year non-complete agreement that she cannot compete in any VTubing things related whatsoever. You just cannot do it. This happens in video game industries. Whenever you leave, whenever like a person who is a developer leaves the company, they cannot join any competitive other companies, right? Like a person from Riot cannot join a person from Valve for like a certain amount of years. Otherwise, they will be disclosing company secrets. I feel like Cover had the same type of contract for her, where she cannot be a YouTuber or a VTuber for a year minimum. That's why the announcement for her stuff came exactly 1 year later. Exactly 1 year later. Her debuts and everything came exactly 1 year later, as she was let go from Hololive. All of it just fits. And that's why like it's like sorrowful. It was not a good thing. But yeah, I mean, if she can achieve whatever, yeah, that's cool. That's my analysis. I don't know. For the past 1 year, I think I became like a 70% dislike Cover, 30% like, but I would never consider myself like an anti. But I don't know how to explain it. But so many things happened, and it just makes me pissed. It makes me so pissed. And you know what? This is like one of those things that it just adds on again. It's like, well, pretty much a confirmation of, you know, what we kind of felt is happening. So yeah. Man, if only Cover would still allow for graduated members to collab again. The reality is, here's the sad thing. The reality is we don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if they're I don't know if they are actually bound by the contract to never talk to any other person ever. That's number one, but like graduated people. Or maybe the talents themselves don't want to talk to these people. That's actually a possibility as well. You just never know what's happening on the backlog, right? You have no idea. What if people just hate A-chan now? You have no idea. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it's a possibility that you have no idea. You can only speculate. But yeah, unless there was some contract leak that I completely missed. If there is, I'd love to read it. But why do you think she's the only person that somehow hints about her past previous workplace compared to the others who have worked there in the past? If it's a question to me, I think it's because the amount of dedication she has or she had to Hololive is far more superior than a lot of the other talents. Because a lot, if you even bring up covers like cover financial report, if you bring up these slides, look, from 2017 to 2018-19, right? Like over here, there's only what? Historical trend of employees, there's only 2 people. This is Sora and A-chan, all the way. All the way. Look, here. Then they add like 1, 2, 3, 5 people. Like, to be fair, this is Hololive right here. This. Not like, this is the boom. But even here, let's say 48 people, 36 people. Yeah, sure. But the office was like small. It was like a small secluded thing, right? Like a secluded place. So she was there since the very beginning. Like literally right here. She was there since the very beginning. That's number 1. And then number 2, it could also be, I mean, it not could be, it is that she was co-CEO, unironically. Because what happened is that Sora had an idea of becoming an idol, and then A-chan was the person who supported Sora by basically all-inning. She all in. That's it. She was all in. She made sure that her friend was doing the things that she wanted to do, and then she had inspiration to support her and be like, the manager, A-chan, right? Like she's the back-end person who does everything. So in some case, you would say that she was the person who created Hololive in a very weird way. Like she is the person. Like everyone's like, oh, Yago. Fuck no, that was not his idea. No, it was preached. He maybe did the technology and finances, obviously, but he did not start the idea. It was her, and the work that was did. It was by her and Sora. That's why they are the first people. So whenever she speaks about Hololive, obviously, for her, she essentially lost like almost a decade worth of work that she put her life into. That's number 1. And number 2, it's in a way it is her company. It is her agency in a weird way, right? It truly is. So many interviews, so many whispers from the back, there's so many things that hint towards that. So many people talk about it, acknowledgements around the talents. So whenever other talents leave Hololive, they kind of don't care. It's like liberating for them, right? Because they are, well, let's say management changes, everything is now bad, they cannot say the things that they want to say. Well, then they just leave, and then boom, everything's fine and happy, and like they're just it's behind me, it's past me. But you cannot really forget your like first baby creation thing, right? It's fundamentally different. Your entire existence is that company. For these other talents and other VTubers, they were like fucking singers, they were like actors, vocal, whatever. Like now they had their like multi-million channels, the other VTubers. So they don't care. Hololive is just like this one step for that they just cross and then they go continue. For people like A, it's more so that this was the first ever thing, and yeah, in her life that was worth working for. And then due to, again, unforeseen circumstances that she keeps hinting with the music and with that clip that I just saw, it seems to me that they had really it was like really bad blood, like something fundamentally happened. The last cup of coffee. Did that thing just the good old days, yada yada. Yeah, that's what's happening.